All right, pre-algebra. So our second example here, solving inequalities. I got three more inequalities that we're going to solve. So our first one, I got 3x minus 8 is greater than 2x plus 11. So in this problem, I got variables on both sides. When that happens, you want to cancel one of the variables out. Typically, you want to cancel the one on the right out because it's just going to make it easier in the long run. It's going to save you a step. So I'm going to get rid of this positive 2x by subtracting 2x. And I have to do it on both sides of the inequality. So 3x minus 2x is just 1x, which I'm just going to put as x. My minus 8 comes down. My greater than stays. 2x minus 2x, that's canceling out. So all I have on the right side now is 11. And you can see now it's just one step. Add 8 to both sides. X is greater than 19. Graph that real quick. 19 in the middle, 18 on the left, 20 on the right. Circle, I don't fill it in because I have no equal to. It's greater than, arrow to the right. And we're done that one. You see, not too bad. So let's look at our next one. I got 6 minus 4n is less than negative 1 minus 4n. So same thing where I got variables on both sides. So I'm going to cancel the one out on the right. So it's minus 4n. So I do the opposite and I add 4n. And I do it on both sides. The issue here is when I do that, negative 4n, so I got my 6. Negative 4n plus 4n, that's 0n. They cancel out, so they're gone, is less than. And then over here, negative 4n plus 4n, that also cancels out. So all I'm left with is this. I got no variables left. They're gone. I have 6 is less than negative 1. So when that happens, when all the variables cancel out, you have to look at it and determine, is that true? Does that make sense? Is 6 less than negative 1? No, 6 is more than negative 1. So since this is not possible, that's not true, your answer is no solution. So let's look at the next one. I got 13 plus 2v minus 8 plus 6 is greater than negative 7 minus v. So I can see I got v's on both sides, but on the left side I got all those like terms. I'm going to combine those like terms first. So I'm just going to bring my 2v down, and then I've got 13 minus 8 plus 6. 13 minus 8 is 5, plus 6 is 11. And then that's greater than, over here is the same, negative 7 minus v. Now, I'm going to cancel out one of these v's. Over here, the minus v, I'm going to add v to both sides. I got 2v plus v. That's going to be 3v plus 11 is greater than negative 7 because my v's canceled out over there. So 2 steps from here, subtract 11. 3v is greater than negative 18. Divide by 3. I get v is greater than negative 6. I'm not flipping my sign because I divided by positive 3. So I don't flip it. So I get v is greater than negative 6. Put numbers on each side for my graph. Circle, don't fill it in because I have no equal to. Arrow to the right. All right, one quick thing I want to talk about that I didn't mention on the middle problem. So we got 6 is less than negative 1, and since the variables canceled out, that told us is no solution because that's not true. Now the question is, what if it is true? What if it said 6 is greater than negative 1? If that was happening, well, 6 is greater than negative 1, that's true. That would be an infinite solution. So if what you get is impossible, it's no solution. If what you get is true, it's infinite solution. All right, so those are the examples. Thank you.